Today, we're cooking groundhog balls. So how in the world do you eat groundhog balls? Well, with both hands in your mouth. That's the only, they're just delicious. Let me just tell you, the easiest way to make these, you need you some cornbread stuffing. You can use homemade or you can use stovetop, whichever one is best for you. I've got some stovetop made up right here. Once you get it made, pour it off into a big bowl, let it cool, stir it up just a little bit. And we're going easy with this, guys. So I got some peppers and onions out of the freezer. Got them thawed out. I'm going to put 1 egg in there. I usually just throw it in there on my peppers and onions. And then just stir that egg mixture up right there. Pour it off in top of your stuff in here. And when you cut your groundhog up, now you could use groundhog, rabbit, squirrel, whatever you want to use. But when you cut it up, you're going to want to cut it up real fine, little bitty tiny pieces like that right there. And you just put that in there on top. And you just work it in. Just stir it in all together. Make sure you get where you had the peppers and onions. The reason I like to put peppers and onions in them, well, one, I like the flavor. But two, that helps kind of let you see if it still needs to be stirred or not. Between that and the meat, it's not that hard. You get all that mixed up, combined together like that right there. Hey, we've got us a sifted bowl of flour out here. And we're going to put us a little bit of this Southern Boys low sodium seasoning in our flour. Not a whole lot, but just enough to flavor them up just a little bit. And then we're going to mix it in with our flour. As Kenyon would say, y'all look at that color right there. Just mix that around a little bit, because what we're going to do is we're going to make these groundhog balls here, and then we're going to drop them in our deep fryer. Our deep fryer consists of lard. Some people use oil. You use whatever you like to use. Now, my hands are clean, and we are the only ones that's eating these, so y'all can butcher me for it if you want to. Let me grab a plate right quick. Get you about that much, and you can see it's pretty sticky, okay? But that is why you drop it over here, get you some flour all over it like that right there. And then here in just a minute, when we get all of these made, we'll drop them in the deep fryer. All right, guys, you're going to want to get your grease or your lard, whatever you use, right up around 350 degrees. And that's where I'm at right now, so let's drop these in there and get them to cooking. Now we've got everything rolled up, breaded up, going. I like to dip my spoon down in my oil or my lard a little bit. That keeps them from sticking. And then you just take them, ease them right in, just like that right there. Rinse and repeat. I like to make one for each batch that I'm going to cook. Just a little bit larger, that way I can check internal temp on that large one. And you know for sure the rest of them's done. They are getting there now. Y'all look at that right there. That is going to be some good eating right there. Now you can see, guys, we're up about 171, something like that. These are done and good to go, because remember, the stuffing was already done whenever we started cooking these. So we just had to get the meat done, get the veggies good and hot, and now we're good to go. Let's try them. All right, guys, it's a moment of truth. We're going to have Miss Mandy try out her groundhog balls, and we're going to see what she thinks about them.
What'd you call these?
Groundhog balls.
Groundhog.
Groundhog balls, yeah. Remember that groundhog we got today? That's what it is.
Okay.
And the only thing to make these any better, Southern Boys slobber knocker sauce. Y'all, I'm telling you what, this stuff right here is delicious.
I mean, it's pretty good, but it's groundhog.
Don't think about it, just eat it. You gotta admit it's good. See there? My biggest critic right here. Even she likes them. Y'all can do this with rabbit, squirrel, deer. You can do it with about anything. But mostly the reason you do it with something like a groundhog, if you just go to fry one up, They generally are pretty tough. So you cut it up in little bitty pieces, make you a mixture like this, fry them up, and you get to use what the good Lord gave you. Love y'all. See you next time.